This is Irontrader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30. It was about 15 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your 1 minute and your 5 minute chart. Now, I had a question there in the on a post there about why I didn't take the trade up here when it was up in this area here, okay? So this is why I always use at least 2 charts. Most of the time I use even like 4 charts. I use a tick chart, a 1, a 5, and a 15-minute chart. So you have confirmation. Never want to just trade off of one chart. That really doesn't work like what you think it does. Okay, so what do we had here? This is where my buying opportunity was here. And the reason I bought there instead of here is because when we look at the same pattern that's going on here, we have to look at the 5-minute chart. So you see this big drop down, and we had that green candle. That was this situation right here. But that isn't enough for me to say, hey, that's where I'm going to take the trade. You got to have more of a confirmation like we have on this order situation here, okay? And then really this is the way it reflects here on the 1 minute chart, okay? So if you take this is kind of get you in trouble pretty much all the time. So never just use just the 1 minute, like a one chart here. Always have a little confirmation, because when you see a big red candle, another big red candle, and then you see like a green here, but you got a lower low situation, okay? That's really not what you want to take. You want to make sure that you have a big red candle, and then you want to have a higher low on that green candle before you start taking the trade, okay? So never just use one chart. Always use multiple charts and give you a little better key. Okay, so just like for an example right here, we had that nice drop down, and then we made a nice higher high on this candle, which you see that nice green candle, and that tells you to go right up. But then when you start seeing these topping tails, that's when you want to get off. Now, the buy here again, okay, that's more of an easier buying. Oh, I stretched it out too far. Okay, that's more of an easier buying opportunity here, because now we have a higher low, okay? We have a green candle, but we have a higher low situation. So I never take that first one. I always take the second one. Yeah, maybe I don't get the bottom and I don't sell the top, but I want that meat in the middle. That's the key. And then you just run it up. But when you see another topping tail, then you want to get a dump out of that. That's the same scenario we have here, where you have a red candle, and then we have a higher low, which tells me, okay, I want to get back in the trade, but I'm waiting for that green candle, and then we had that nice green candle sitting right there, okay, and then she rallies up here real nicely. But always have a couple confirmation here. So this is the area that I was looking for, so that's why I never took the trade here. I was waiting for more because I was looking for confirmation versus just what we had here with that lower low, because that usually tells you if you have a red candle and then you have a green candle, it's a lower low. However, there isn't enough spread. See where we had right here, okay? So we had that higher low kind of a situation versus that lower low. Then when we have this red candle here going here, and we had that topping tail, that tells me here, okay, I got a green candle, a higher low, that tells me to get into the trade. So I hope that clears up a little bit, where you never want to get here, because what last thing you want to do is just trade the trade. Okay, you have to look at risk reward. There was no reward here that I could see. If that little bit there, that isn't just worth my time. I got to have something that's going to have more of a run kind of a situation to it, okay? And then when you see that series of higher lows, that's what you want to do to get in, okay? So now we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. So let's take a look here on a daily and on a weekly chart. Okay, so a daily and a weekly chart, nothing has really changed here, okay? So you can see here, we're still got the old pinball action here between the 21-day and the 8-day. However, it was good scalping there on the UCO, okay? I did it 3 times. Really, really good trading, because you had a bottom of 33.13 and a high of 33.63, okay? So you had a nice, a good 50 cents there, which can give you. So I trade UCO, which has 5,000 shares. Okay, so that gives you a good leverage here where you don't need much, okay? You can go get 20, 30 cents the first time, 20, 30 cents the second time, 20, 30. Well, before you know it, you got 50, 60, 70, 80 cents there times 5,000 shares. It's a good day in trading, okay? But right now here, what we want to do is we want to watch this key 21-day. This is everything here on the downside, okay? If bottom line, if that's lost, then we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 81.25, and then we're going to come here at 88.81, and then we have that 80.58 is your 100 simple moving average. Below that, just looking, it's going to go right down to that 79.40 and then possibly down to that 79.11. That would be the next step. So what you do is you just want to trade in layers, okay? You lose the 21-day, then we look to the 100. You lose that, you go to the 50. You lose that, you go to the 100. Never look at it and say, I'm going all the way down to this 200-day, because you don't know if that's what that's going to do, okay? Now, let's just look at the upside here. Well, the 8-day is key, okay? So you're sitting real time right now at 81.53. 82.55 is key. If you can get above that, then we can just layer it right back in. 83.13, okay, 83.74 here. You got 83.93, you got 84.38, and you got 84.52. That's your big target, okay? So bottom line is this. You can look at all these resistant levels, just like we looked here. When we ran up here, you had 83.74. Well, you just look to the left of the chart here, and we had 83.64. It went up 10 cents higher, but you notice that it just could not hold it, and then it came off here. Once you got to below that 8-day, okay, on a closing basis, well, then you know you got to come right down here to the 21-day. That's just pretty simple here. So bottom line is this. Watch this 21-day, okay, 81.55. If that's lost, look at the big picture. 80.58 is your 100-day, then your 50-day, and then your 200-day. Those are your targets. Above this here, key 8 SMA here, we can follow the candles, but realistically, 84.52, that's your big target, okay? So it's really not giving you anything here. This is like an indecision kind of a candle, so it's like a whole lot of nothing. Okay, weekly chart here. Well, so far we have an inside week, but again, this is only Monday. But as long as we hold on a closing basis by Friday, that key 80.70, that's very good. Right here, that 80.05, that's good. This 80.08, that's good. And we have that 79.25. You need to hold all of this here on a closing basis. Very, very key by Friday, okay? So just remember that. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now, if you watch my videos, I point out this 8-day all the time. I said you're going lower, and that's exactly where you're going. You got to get above. Once this 8-day crosses that 21-day, that's the kiss of death. And then when it crosses that 50-day and 200-day, you got to get that price above that 8-day. Otherwise, she's just going to go sideways to down. And in this case, she's going down. Now, you can see here, natural gas real time right now is 2.16. So you're below that 21 SMA. That's never good, okay? On a closing basis by Friday, you have to make sure that you're above that 2.19. If you're not, okay, she's going lower. Just that simple. Okay, so this was 2.17. Now you're just a hair below that. So you say, okay, I was pointing out right here, okay, 2.16. I said, just look to the left of the chart here. What do you have? Okay, 2.16. Then we got to this low here, right here, 2.24. I said, just look to the left of the chart. What do we have here? 2.24. Okay, then your next level was 2.21. It blew past that. And then we're now here to this key level right here is this 100-day. Now, again, next level here that you're going to be looking for is going to be the top of this candle here. Okay, so you're looking at 2.09. Well, actually, you could probably come down here, probably 2.14. That would be next. Okay, and then we look here. We have 2.09. That's going to be the next level here. Then we have 2.05, okay? And then we just follow the candles down here, 2.01, all right? And then we have here, you got 2 flat. Then we have 1.97. Then we'll have 1.95. We have 1.92. And then this is what you're looking for is 1.90. Now, don't worry about all these numbers that I'm just calling up. All you got to do is just look at the end of the video, all the support and resistance levels are posted there right for you. All you got to do is just write them down or just look at it. Everything is posted there for you. No issues. But again, if this keeps selling, this is the target that you're looking for. That's that gap, okay? I always point out gaps are like magnet to a fridge. Eventually, it's going to get there. Now, whether it's going to get there this time, well, who knows? But again, that is your big target right down there. But just follow the candles down, okay? And that's exactly where your support levels are going to be. Upside, well, now we just do the reverse, okay? So now we're looking here, okay, for this 100-day at 2.17, okay? Then we're looking for this 2.19, and then we're just going to be following this right on up here, okay? So this is what we're looking for right here. 2.21, that's what you're looking for now. Now just the reverse, 2.24, and then we're looking for 2.26, and then you work yourself all the way up here till you get to your 8-day at 2.31. Now, when those futures open here at 6 p.m., this 8-day is going to be lower. This 21-day is going to cross that 50-day, and you're going to head right down to the 21-day, and this price is going to go right in the shit house, okay? That's just reality. I could tell you something different. I could make up something, but that's going to be reality. There's nothing here. This is scalp alone. Now, again, KOLD, I scalped 2 3/4 points, and then I got another 2 points after that. So I got 4 3/4 points out of KOLD today. So to me, I don't care if it goes up, if it goes down. It doesn't really mean anything, okay? So it's kind of hard to believe, though, with the amount of heat that's going on in this country and everything that's going on, that you're not really using that much natural gas. It's very, very strange, because now when you look at the EIA builds, which will be out on Thursday at 10:30, last a week they actually went up. Okay, so that's very, very strange. So we got to see how that's all going to shake out here. Maybe they're kicking in with the wind and the solar, maybe to make up for it. I have no idea. But anyway, what you're looking at here on the upside is just watch right here. 2.19 here. Watch this 2.17. You're right on the edge of that right now. And then you just work yourself right on up here with that 2.21, 2.24, 2.26 level. And then your big boy here is going to be that 8 simple moving average. If you can get above that, well, then we know where it's going to go. Okay, you got 235, you have 238, you have 2.24, and then you have 2.456. That is going to be your target, but don't mean nothing unless you can get close above that 8 SMA here. On the downside, just follow all of these or just look at the end of my video. It's all posted right for you. And the big target here is going to be that 1.9 zip. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning here before 8 o'clock, and we will do it all over again. Okay, thanks for watching.